All right. So I'm going to teach you two ways to divide. The first one's going to be straight up division. And so remember that when you are dividing, let's just say you're doing 7 divided by 2, you say how many times does 2 go into 7? 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. Subtract, and then there's 1. And then if there's anything to bring down, right, like the 0, you bring that down. So 2 goes into 10 5 times, and then 5 times 2 is 10. Subtract, there's a 0 remainder. Okay, that's like a side note. So we're going to use the same steps, and those steps are to divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Think of it as dad, mom, sister, brother. Okay, so you start out by saying 2x goes into 6x squared how many times? So to do that, you go 6x squared divided by 2x. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. X squared is like 2 x's. X on the bottom, these cancel out, so you're just left with x. Okay, forgive the Harry Potter in the background. All right, so 3x goes here because look, there's the x term, this is the x squared term. So then after you divide, right, we've done this part, now we're going to multiply. So we're going to multiply 3x times 2x, which is 6x squared. 3x times 5 is equal to 15x. Okay, and then after we multiply, we are going to subtract. So when you subtract, you're going to keep change. So we're going to keep the first one, the 6x squared plus 7x. We're going to change that subtraction to a plus sign, and then we're going to change the signs of these. So basically, you're going to flip the signs of the second one. So 6x squared minus 6x squared cancels each other out. 7x minus 15x is negative 8x. And then after you subtract, the last step is to bring down. So we're going to bring down that negative 20. And then you're going to do it again. Okay. You say 2x goes into 8x with negative 8x. So negative 8x divided by 2x. Negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. The x's cancel out. So that's going to be minus 4. And then you're going to do the same steps again, which is to multiply. So we're going to multiply this, multiply that. Negative 4 times 2x is negative 8x. Negative 4 times 5 is negative 20. Don't forget to flip those signs, right? So we're going to flip that sign, flip that sign. These cancel out, remainder is 0. So 3x minus 4 is your answer. Okay, we're going to do this one as well, same thing. 4x goes into 8x cubed, so commercial break, 8x cubed divided by 4x. Just look at the first term, okay? That's going to give you 2x squared. So I'm going to put that up here, 2x squared. After you divide, you're going to multiply. So 2x squared times 4x is 8x cubed. 2x squared times 3 is 6x squared. They're both positive. You're going to flip those signs, which is going to be negative and negative. These are going to cancel each other out. This is going to be left with negative 12x squared. And then you bring down so that 23x comes down. And you start it again. So you go negative 12x squared divided by 4x. Negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3. The x's cancel. So you're left with negative 3. And this is x. So negative 3x times 4x, because we're going to multiply now. Negative 3x times 4x is negative 12x. Let me just go ahead and change that color. Negative 12x squared. Negative 3x times positive 3 is negative 9x. This right here is going to, we're going to flip those signs. So this is going to become positive. This is going to become positive. These are going to cancel out. 23 plus 9. Anyone? Anyone? 23 plus 9 is equal to 32. So that's going to be 32x. And then we're going to bring down that 25. So plus 25. And then you say, finally, 32x divided by 4x is just going to give you 8 because these are going to cancel out. So that's going to be plus 8. And then we're going to do the same thing and multiply. 8 times 4x gives you 32x. Forgive me for writing on the logo. 8 times 3 is 24. That's positive 24. So then you're going to flip those signs, right? So this is going to become a minus sign, and this is going to become a minus sign as well. These are going to cancel out. 25 minus 24 is a 1 remainder. So what you do with the 1 remainder is you put it on the top, that's the remainder, and then you see what you're dividing by, which is the 4x plus 3, that goes on the bottom. 4x plus 3. This is the answer that you need to put into Delta Math. Okay, good luck.